I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. Take a look.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Damn you! I'll show you what real orchid is.
now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me. Nobody believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon. Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan must be torn to pieces over it. By sure, what do you want? It's my boy Sven you need to listen to. He sings at the inn.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again? Raylo! Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. I'll be right down. Whatever you need. Buy you smear if it's simple. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Gerder's family first. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. I see no harm in it. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the if you've got the raw materials. You can use the forge to make something new. Until next time. You looking for a new blade? That's a decent weapon you've made there. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Mm-hmm. Whatever you need. You looking for a new... This looks good. You put time into your blades. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. I could forge you a war. You the sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere. Hmm? 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 You looking for a new... Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Good day. I could... You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when... Take a look. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. You the sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas. Alva and I, we got a daughter, little Dorothy.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know. There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. I'm glad to help any way I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Jarl Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice. I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric. I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turug just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. Not her fault that her husband Turug was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turug dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen. Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim and killed him in single combat. If Turug couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King. No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Need something? Got any ale or mead? Until next time.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope. I've been thinking, maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly. I'll show you what I know.
Farewell.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. I'd better get going.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. If you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town. Show those thieves. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Till next time.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained...
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
This way. All right, then. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon. You're that visitor been poking around.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you."
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Today's come and gone. For the age
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together. See what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two.
This land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Word is, Ulfric's Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now.
Is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. When Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one. We drink to our youth, today's come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will
belly like an old woman's purse. No! Count out your coin.
this little game.
don't you?
Enough of this! Damn you! I'll carve you in pieces! Time to die, hero! Skyrim belongs to the Nords! I cannot best you!
Keep it away from me! Don't let it get me! Help! Keep it away from me! Keep it away from me! Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Keep it away from me! Get it away from me! Get it away! Get it away from me! Get it away! Kill it! Kill it! Get me out of here! Help me! Help! Help me! Help! Get me down! Get me down! You! Over here!
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone? Now! Oh!
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Run off. Fight with us and you'll have
handle
stories
yourself
to
well.
tell.
You could make for a decent shield,
You're
brother.
worth anything in a fight.
An outsider, eh? An order of warriors, and we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. The old man's got it. If you go to him,
yes,
good luck.
The Circle are the ones who parcel. That's a... Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders. Only the most famous warrior band. When we arrive, this is life, brother. Are you kidding? Haven't you heard? Skjor says it. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides.
I'm here to help. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos. Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. The Companion. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Vilkas and I have been here. Our father, even Vigner, couldn't remember. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion. So talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say. Be glad you're here in the city, and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall. You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent. If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Cauldron. No lollygagging.
Good morning.
your...
Southern awaits you.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
So much easier to rob one. Dead! Yield, and I may still show mercy. Can't wait to count on your...
morning. I never should have come back home.
puny weak.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane. Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. None of them's older than 9, and the youngest is 6. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old, but in fine health. She's got a lot of spirit, that one. We've taken to calling her Queen Alfsiger, or just Ali for short. I expect you can name her anything you like, once she's yours. Ride strong.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good. My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world. Know the place of others, too. Need some.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
come to chat with an old woman?
Pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire. You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. The finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop. Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market. You should check in at Dragon's Reach, too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman. Thank you very much for your business.
I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm no fool. I don't live in the past like those Grey Mains. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray, and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too. Aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will. Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. Money, you laggard, what else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. And what have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, the same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. You watch yourself out there. Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn.
Blade
I'm
and shadow,
sure you know
silence
well.
and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you. I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it? Walk always in shadows, so that you will see your foes before they see you.
come to a love of her reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite... Oh, I tell the future all right, when I feel up to the task. Need something?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these are their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Farewell. I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
I work for... Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now. What is it?
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death. Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Truly? By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymaids. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall, Jorbasker. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Ah, the most important question of all, that one. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one. Man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions.
Fresh-baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by... I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr, the Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Halls. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle-borns. Don't even get me started on that lot. They put on airs like there's something special. Oh, sure, they've got money, but they ain't got a shred of honor between them. Grey Mane. Now that's a name fills you with pride. We've got roots in Whiterun. We've got... oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. You take care of yourself now.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Oh yes, hunting is my great passion. That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate. He tends the store, and I've got this stall. Take a look. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Shiny trinkets.
Good hunting.
Lady, all crafted by the great Eorland, Grey Mane.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd... Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable, not to mention my great fondness for... but without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. do come back.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
Nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son, What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Destroyed by a dragon.
Your son chose his side and he
Hard to
chose
believe,
poorly,
isn't
and
it?
now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him?
All I can think about is my son, my Thorald. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them. Avelstein Greymane. More bad blood between the houses. Fralya is convinced our family is somehow at fault. There's no reasoning with these people anymore. Long live the Empire.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze Hall. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some I tracked it to a group of bandits. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Your wife, if you set foot.
Saphir!
I just want to go home and read. Nothing like a good adventure or romance to lose yourself.
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Avelstein, put that down. He's here to help us find Thorald.
How do we know he's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So, you're here to help? My brother Thorald, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. But he's not, I just know it. The Imperials captured him, and they're holding him I'd go and search their house for proof, but they want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what. So I need someone to find that proof for me. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun Legion, are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
Thorald's disappearance has left our family in shambles. It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire. Thorald did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it. He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children. You take care of yourself now.
Do you have news? Did you find something? I've said too much already.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days. Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves. Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind?
A fine day to you, friend. May you die. This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane. Keep your hands to yourself. Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do. My brother John's got the right of it. Join the Bard's College and avoid...
Need something? Yes?
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them. Long live the Empire. Avelstein Greymane and I were best friends as children. If I see that traitor again, I'll throw him in jail myself.
Yes?
Thank you.
Welcome, child.
It is already easing.
This is the Temple of Kynareth. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to... Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
Fever.
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
I can hardly stand it.
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal method.
Make it stop.
If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Thank you. The pain is already easing.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hagravens yet? It's an old tree. The sap is precious. It can restore barren fields or bring life. Somewhat, yes. At first, it seemed a distant thing. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what... As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a... I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. Indeed. The temple here in the city is... The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a pride. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. May Kinareth's winds blow you to fortune.
Hmm? What do you want, Imperial?
So sick. Can hardly stand it. Help yourself by all means.
Sure.
I feel better.
Make it.
Welcome, child. This is the disciple. Of course. Not as many people to the east. Out. Even its name is an... I think if... But even if you could get to... If you want, you'll have to... It's called Nettlebane. Your spirit... It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
My body.
It's... The sap is precious. So, when the wound... As more of the... I wish only an end to... Indeed. The goddess... After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Oh. So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hagravens yet?
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
Those two at it again?
I knew it.
Watch the eyes.
Get him! Kill him!
Hey, watch it! Oh! Oh, damn it!
Just keep swinging.
You're pathetic!
That's all you've got?
Die, damn you!
This should be good.
Ah, enough! This ends now. This what you want, huh? I'll sort
Going
of
to
curse you.
enjoy killing you.
That's all you've got?
Little blood to clear the air. Hope you have the stomach for it outside. None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of yards.
Enough! Never should have come.
So you think you have what it takes? Huh. Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. Mm-hmm.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleboards for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend.
Ah. Yes, sirrah. Soon enough, it'll be me. In the meanwhile, the Circle handles our daily routine, and Kodlak advises them as Harbinger. Why would you... This is not play acting here. If you seek either, fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory.
By you?
They...
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure. I've been tending to the warriors of your Vaskr for as long as I can remember.
What's on your mind? Mm-hmm.
Make it quick.
Look, I've got training to get to.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall.
Great. Another ambitious visitor. There are always... Who cares who what? You'll hear... I've got nothing. Wherever someone in Skyrim... To hear Farkas... I love my... We were brought here. He left. We've been here as long as either of... I don't know if you're capable, and I don't have time to find out. If Kodlak
Greetings,
will vouch for you,
outsider.
I might
If you have
some
some
work you could
business
do.
here, like most of our band, I traveled the length. I was just a boy. My predecessor, he brought me back. I worked to family and honor. That's what... Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of...
You're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in your Vaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Let's just not be
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye. The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
There you go.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer, then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the Companions. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own, every woman her own. Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlund Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim, all of Tamriel. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. That's a good man. Got a lot of steel to shape. The Skyforge? Aye, my clan fathers have worked it since the first Greymanes came to White. Skyforge steel is all the Companions will use, for good reason. You blind, boy? I'm a blacksmith. Any halfwit could see that. By Izmir's beard, I ain't one for... Why? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. Gods be praised. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Haven't seen your face before.
Isgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble of... Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain.
What kind of weapon do you...
Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
Quicker blades.
New blood? Oh,
Yes,
I
you're
remember
very
you.
fond of saying
Come on, follow me.
hammers and axes. Aren't they slow?
I can't keep helping you with everything.
One swing.
Skjor and Aella like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Aella if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand? Try not to get carried away.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place. So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. Just because you've been accepted, fight well, don't be a... I can. It might save your life. Until next time.
Hey there. So much. This group, the oldest, to be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even
The
if I
latest
never
recruit,
see Sovngarde,
right? Wait,
I'll have
is
that
that right?
much.
A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at... The companions let me fight for gold. And so, it means when we have sheep, I think. All right, then.
I never thought they would actually let me join the Companions. It means signing on for the Nord. Even an elf can be born with the heart of a Nord. I can teach you a few things. Until next time.
When you get to be my age, you'll come to miss the smell of blood. Strange, I know.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
When the Empire surrendered, we Greymanes have been feuding with the battle boards for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around. And we've done as much as we can. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companion. Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took
Come
me
to
in
me
when I
with
was
questions.
having a tough time and...
I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now.
Farewell, sir.
Except I can remember it. What brings you to me? There's been a group called the Companions for over a conquering army. But there's always been we try to uphold the legacy of Ysgramor. To bear. Aren't you already running a job for Farkas? Come talk to me when you finish that up. It's all in the swing. Let me show you.